This Command & Conquer has two very new aspects. The first is the Frostbite Engine. We have taken the technology that was used for the Battlefield series of games and implemented an RTS in it that gives us tremendous improvement in graphics over past Command & Conquers, gives us dynamic physics-based destruction, and it gives us a full client-server model to ensure a better network experience for players. Second thing that is extremely exciting and new about this Command & Conquer is that it's an online service. It's not a single snapshot. It is ever-expanding content that gets delivered based on feedback from players and based on ideas that our own design team has, that we hope will continue for many years to come. I would say this Command & Conquer is certainly a new horizon for the franchise in terms of the way we're delivering content to players. It's not so much a re-envisioning of the universe because we're still maintaining the continuity in time. So we're starting with the Generals universe, 10 years ahead of where the last Generals game leaves off. And in this universe, the units are now more advanced to a certain extent. The political factions have changed to a certain extent, but it's very much true to the essence of the first Generals game. Free-to-play as a business model will give many players who previously didn't have a chance to try Command & Conquer the opportunity to get in and play the game and decide whether they want to stick with it and keep playing and perhaps even spend some money on items that they can purchase. This Command & Conquer uses a client-server model, and some of the benefits of that model are that players are no longer gated by other players who have slow machines or slow internet connections. Their client will update as fast as their computer is capable of updating because they're tied into the server instead of directly into the other players. They'll also be less susceptible to cheating because the server holds the authoritative version of the world. Making changes on your client will only change your client. It won't change other people's experience. So there's really no benefit to hacking clients, to creating modified versions of the game. So for all of these reasons, it's important that we have a server at the heart of the game, and having a server, unfortunately, does mean that you do need to be connected. We provide a number of ways to get familiar with the game before you completely dive in. The first of those is a tutorial that will walk you through the core mechanics of real-time strategy game playing. So if this is the first time you played an RTS game, or maybe it's been a long time since you played a previous Command & Conquer, the tutorial will teach you how to play. The other thing is we offer a skirmish mode that you can play against an easy AI so that you can learn the tech tree, you can learn the various units and structures in your faction before you go and play multiplayer games.